shout out to the Dub. Hey,
watch this.
Hey, number one Dub.
Football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hoods, put it in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach Carter still on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. James Mack, he be on the scene, rocking the gear, it's so clean. We rise and go easy, off the easy, push easy. When my steppers are special kids, making plays ain't so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All my fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about that club. We do it for the dub. 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 That GF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That GF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, number one high school podcast starring Pat O'Teasy, Jeremy McInnes, Coach Carr, and Brian Reiser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the number one talk show. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out.
On to the next round. Salute. Get ready.
Dub salute. Hey.
Hey, this Pat O'Teasy reporting live from the Dub. We out here in Duncanville, DeSoto. It's going down. This young man right here was part of them big games in the straight stop. Talk to him, man. How you feel about this game tonight? How was you able to escape and get down here to watch this game?
I only got to escape because I'm hurt right now, so that's kind of why I'm down here. What I see so far, I seen we started kind of hot, but closer to the last 5 minutes, we gave them 14 unanswered points. So we got to kind of fix that. It's 28-20. I expect us to, that should be their end of their points. They made some good plays at the end, but I don't see it happening next year.
All right, let me ask you this. I ask every athlete this that go after high school. What was your favorite time playing football? High school, college, or the pros now?
High school, because, man, that's where it all started from. We actually grew up with our brothers. We did a lot outside of football. Like, we just all grew up. We either played Pop Warner or basketball, and then we all came to Duncanville and we did what we did. When you get to college, it's kind of that, but it's not the same as well because you've only been there with them probably 4 years, and in the league, man, it's all business. So
all
you
business.
Get there, make sure you're a grown man when you're in the league, but it's all about business and money.
Well, everybody tells me that 100% of the time say high school, so I appreciate that. And Texas high school football is the best. I know you've been bragging about that everywhere you've been.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me about the pros, man. How you feel about your team and their chances to get to the bowl this year?
We should have got to the bowl last year. We was injured.
Man.
We're going to be good this year. Everybody, we just got to stay healthy, man. If we healthy and the team healthy, we're going to be good regardless.
Hey, Detroit Lions in the building, former Duncanville high school athlete and Missouri Tiger. So, hey, appreciate you, Ennis, for being in the building, brother.
Appreciate it. Let me get a picture with you, Ennis.
Who was that talking about? Let me get a picture with you.
That was swag.
I knew that was swag. I knew that was swag. Oh, Lord. Shout out to Swag, man. Shout out to Swag. Hey, it's Sunday night. Salute, fellas.
Salute.
Hey, man, it's been a good weekend, man. My Longhorns won. My Cowboys sorry, though.
Ooh.
Yeah, we should have dropped it. Oh, that was a bad game. Oh, that was a bad loss.
Boy,
Man,
they know how to ruin a Sunday.
Man, a good weekend. 49ers lost. Eagles lost. I mean, Oklahoma lost. Like,
bruh.
Damn, Eagles lost again. I've been off. Eagles lost today.
They lost Thursday.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that is. Oh yeah. Cowboys went to bed, boy.
But anyway, this was the end of week 7, man. We gotta talk about some things, man. We got one of our favorites coming on tonight, man. Just to remind y'all, you know what I'm saying, never underestimate the heart of a champion. A champion. I'm all about that, man. Before we bring them on, real quick, Bo-Teasy, what have you learned through 7 weeks?
Look, you remember the theme I kind of had on the show this week was about it just don't feel the same this year in the Metroplex. We don't have that numero uno dominant. So what I've learned after 7 weeks is on any given Thursday or Friday night, you can go down.
Yeah. What about you? Shout
That's
out
right.
to you, Pastor. What about you, Pastor? What you learn in 7 weeks?
Oh man, I learned who was for real and who's for fake. Things are starting to shake up here. I know not so much in the formerly district known as the District of Doom, but in all the other areas, starting to find out who's who.
Yeah, yeah. What about you, B-Rob?
Man, after 7 weeks, I think it's safe to say, we can't play musical chairs with these teams, even with these picks. We can't say, they look, this team played that team this way, that way. Any given Thursday,
For real.
Friday, all they go out the window, man.
Yeah.
Especially,
Yeah.
in this talk, like you said, like we always say, man, most of these teams, the good teams are pretty much neck and neck. They come down to execution and coaching and game management. So yeah, man. So that's my thing, man. So every week is different. Can't play musical chair. So but I think and at this point, think about it, Jay. We still don't have a clear favorite. Outside of South Lake, we don't know, man. So this, man, it's pretty interesting for sure.
Yeah, and that's what I learned through 7 weeks is if you go on 6AD2, just enjoy the ride. Because ain't nobody beating South Lake. Anyway, I'm just being honest. Just enjoy the ride. And when your number's called to face that team, who I got to give a big shout out right here to my guy. 100 wins. 100 wins. I think he just 36 years old. And he got a record of 109. 5 undefeated regular seasons. 53-1 in district. 6 district championships. 27-7 in the playoffs. 5 state semifinal appearances. That's impressive no matter what. And 2 state final appearances, which his record is 0-2. We got to get off that hump. I think this is the year he get off that 0-2 hump. But shout out to the young man, 36, man. Good Lord. What was you doing at 36? Man. That's all I'm saying. Good Lord. Shout out.
And Jay,
what was you doing at 36, dog? This man with a dub.
Man, he got that job relatively early, too. If he's 36, 37, he's been a coach about 7 years now.
Yeah, he got it at 29, I believe.
Yeah, man, he got that.
Yeah.
He got
and a lot of people were like, he got it. Well, the proof is in the pudding. Well, he got it.
Hey, J Mac, how many losses? You said 9 losses in 6 years? I mean, how many years?
Yeah, in 6. I think he got it. Yeah, 6.
It's a 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's 36.
His dad might get 9 losses this year.
Say who?
His dad over at Lovejoy. He might get 9 losses.
Yeah. His dad gonna match his loss record. His shout out to Pops, man. We ain't gonna mess with your Pops. Anyway, while we give my man Riley Dodd, big salute to you to 100, man. And ain't nothing better than capping that off with a state championship, which you could get, which you should get. Next we got B-Rise. We got something for you, B-Rise. B-Rise say. And actually, I think all of us, we gonna get this to Duncanville. Because we all owe Duncanville this. We all had to go through it. Nobody picked Duncanville to win. So everybody get your piece. How you want your crow? You want your crow fried? You want your crow baked? Or you want to put it on the grill? Go on and get your piece. Got to get your crow. Got to eat a little crow, man.
Hey, you know what? I was on the sideline, and Duncanville has this weird policy where you got to either be on the visitor or the home sideline only. So I had to start off on the DeSoto sideline. I had a turn up man. He was out there video, and he said, "Hey, Borna looking for you. Borna looking for you." I said, "Hey, I can't even go on that sideline." But I ended up, my son went over there, and so I went over there, and then everybody's like, yeah, Barner looking for you. They looking for y'all, man. The dub. So I think we was motivation for that win.
I love to be bulletin board material, man. I love to be bulletin board. Speaking of which motivation, B. Ryan got his personal motivation on. Let's bring on, man, one of our favorite guys, one of our big coaches, Big Coach. We got to call him Big Coach Gates. I think he young too, man. I don't even think Gates 40 yet. He young too. He's another one of these young goats. Let's bring him on, man.
Man, appreciate the number one podcast in the DFW, the Dub, coming through. They always showing love.
Coach.
What up with it? What up with it?
Am I right? You're a young man too, right?
Nah, hell no, I ain't no young man. Shit. not like Dodge. Shit, I'll be 43 in November.
Okay.
You're still young.
I mean, you're still young to me, but yeah. And to the other great beers up here, like Passer and Boteezy. I think you older than the youngster. The youngster of the youngsters is B. Ryan.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hell. When you live, you know what I mean? You get experience, and when you speak from wisdom. You know, when you're young, you just be rattling out shit that don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. That make a lot of sense now. Man, hold on real quick, man. I'm real hot, man. Let me go on ahead and real hot. Right now, you know what I mean? I'm a little hot right now. You know. We got these right now in our Booster Club section. You know, so if anybody want to purchase them, I can get you whatever color you want. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this is just how we kind of do it.
Damn, man.
So.
Oh man, that's greatness. That's absolute greatness.
That is winning the Petty Award. That is the Petty.
You know. Keep that up there for you. I got one on the way for you. We got some Nora Crawley swag for you. You know, it's on the way.
I know one thing though, Coach. If Thursday, if you would have went the way I thought it was,
if
boy,
what we talking about?
I'm just saying.
If and buts. Well, candy and nuts. Well, I don't have a Merry Christmas.
Coach, I don't know if that game was close enough.
It was. But I got, you know what, Coach, the crazy part about that game, Coach, man, we jumped out 10-0. First thing I hit J-Man. I said, boy, get ready, boy. I went to I walked my little dog. I looked back up. I said, man, I go, man, it was 28-10. J-Man said, he called me. I didn't answer the phone. I said, man, I can't answer the phone. Man, I know, goddamn, boy.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, we go to bed tonight.
Ain't no emergency show.
I think it was 62 unanswered, if I'm not.
Woo!
Oh, man.
62 unanswered.
Yeah, and a touchdown got called back.
Ooh, could have been 70. Oh, that mercy. Because you probably would have went for 2 to put 70 on there.
Well, you know, I mean, my number one fan, I was going to let him call a play. You know, I didn't see him, you know what I'm saying? I want to let my number one fan, you know, just call the play. So.
That hat, man. That is genius work, boy. That is genius.
You like that? I'm telling you, I can get you one.
I'll take one. I'll take one, Coach. Whatever it takes. I need one of those.
Damn.
Hey, Coach, you know it'd be cold if y'all come out one of our playoff games and all the players got that all. That'd
be dope. As the warm-up shirt.
Yeah,
as the warm-up shirt.
If we play Lake Ridge for a round, then we'll do well. Never mind.
Yes, sir.
You safe, Coach. You safe. Or just wait till the next time if he pick against you. Y'all have him ready.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I just want. I want to know. Like, I wish y'all would have like chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he said, so we could have played it back and we could have had a conversation.
He know what he said.
Because I mean, it was like he did his research. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I was like, well, damn. I mean, he's saying shit that I was like, where he getting this information from?
Hey, coach. He asked for the solo camera too, so
He asked for
was
the
very
solo
confident.
camera.
Yeah, he did. I had to go back and watch it because I didn't see it. So I had to go back and watch it. And I was about to jot down all the stuff he said. I don't know where it came from, and we ain't got no field goal kicker. He had a lot of things to say. I was like, man, he talking out the side of his neck.
When North Carolina started kicking field goals, we ain't know. When y'all started kicking, when North Carolina started kicking field goals.
What you talking about? Field goals or extra points? You kick field goals. You kick field goals when you can't score. Like when y'all drove down that first series and we held y'all out the end zone, y'all kicked the field goal. We just scored 62 straight.
I think we had like 2 starters out too, though. I'm not.
We can't do that with B-Rod.
We can't do that, Jay.
Nah, we can't do that. That's Dog Crowley. Look at Dog Crowley here talking. Y'all can't talk, Dog Crowley. Big Red, you might have to take a back seat on that.
But this is, I mean, because this, I mean,
Heath is y'all number 1 fan.
No, but I get it. I know we lost bad everything about it. But what I was saying earlier is, feed for feed, athlete for athlete. I'm thinking too. We lost. I think Lake Ridge, athlete for athlete, just got just as much talent as North Carolina do. And I'm thinking to it. But hold on, hear me out. We ain't just talking about. Hear me out. Let me just talk. Hear me out, Coach. We're not just talking about. We're talking about the whole landscape. Look at Lake Ridge as a whole. We talk about football, basketball, track, girls volleyball. Overall, we are better than North Carolina. And I was just curious this year.
Man, hey, mute his mic. Mute his mic. Now, he shouldn't even, honestly, like he shouldn't even get a chance to be on the show after the stuff that he said last night. He can't even talk about comparing 2 different schools. Like y'all need to ask him more about like youth football, because that's where he is right now. Y'all can't be taking this man seriously talking about that. When you're talking about, I'm gonna talk about our football program. We play them on our freshman team. See, our freshman white team, I think, won 30-something-0. Our freshman A team won 30-something-6. Our A team won 50-something to whatever it was, and our B team won 40-something-0. At every level football, it was belt to ass. Every level.
That sound like 240 points to about 20. God, dog.
God.
But that gap closing though. I'm telling you, that gap is closing.
What gap is closing? What gap are you talking about?
I'm talking about
the gap band. The gap band. They were playing at halftime.
Yeah, I don't know what B Rod smoking. You need to think.
I'm just saying. So I'm just overall saying. Who won district and track last year, Pastor?
Yeah, it was Lake Ridge.
Who won district in basketball?
It was Lake Ridge.
Who won district in baseball, Pastor?
Ditto.
This is what I'm saying. Y'all got it as of right now. Y'all are a better football program as of right now.
I'm a football coach. I could care less about everything else. We talking about football.
Hey, coach. I think they won in tennis too.
We're talking about the one sport everybody pulling up to watch.
I think they won. Lake Ridge won tennis. I think they won pickleball.
Man,
I'm getting around. I'm saying I'm getting around, and we young.
B-Rod, stop, man. You're embarrassing yourself.
Who gonna finish second in district?
Oh my God!
And who gonna go home first round?
Hey, who right? It depends on who we play.
There you go again. You ain't learned your lesson. Stop.
Oh my God.
Stop.
You think y'all gonna be Trinity? Y'all think y'all gonna be Trinity, B-Rod?
Man, you see how Trinity barely beat Keller.
I think y'all can beat any of them schools. I tell you what, man. I think my LD Bell might can get Lake Ridge this year. I hope they match up. We're gonna go to that game together.
LD Bell still has to go through the gauntlet of their district. They still got to play South Lake. They have to play Byron Nelson. They have to play Trinity. That's the last game. That district always comes down to the last week when it comes to seeding. Of course, South Lake Carroll will be the number one seed. Byron Nelson's probably 2, and then there's probably about 3 teams that's going to be, fighting to get the last.
The good thing for LD Bell, coach, is they beat the Keller teams. Mm-hmm. So they beat the Keller teams, and the team that beat them didn't beat all the Keller teams. So they both still got to go through the gauntlet. So I'm hoping if they could just, finish off the other, I think it's one more Keller team they got to play before they go. Well, I think the last 3 is already there. It's South Lake, Byron Nelson, Trinity. So they got a good chance because I don't think that Eaton team is going to be able to. They already lost to one of them Keller teams, so it should be
Bell. It should be Bell.
Yeah. So, and if it is, then we'll get a Lake Ridge Bell game, and me and B Rod can go have some fun, man. We can watch. Cause one of us ain't gonna be one and done.
You can bet that check.
But we ain't gonna be one and done, Jay.
Hey, I'm just saying, I'm taking Bell. If they play Bell, I'm taking Bell.
Yeah, after what you just did, B-Rise, I'm taking Bell too.
Yeah, that's the first time ever we all had tennis.
The way he convinced everybody, hell, this booster club gonna take Bell.
But hold on. But back to you, coach.
Oh Lord, we going back to him?
Yeah, back to you, coach. I ain't done with you, coach.
He's a glutton for punishment.
Yes.
I ain't done with you, coach. Okay. Now let's okay. Y'all first 4 games: Lancaster, DeSoto, Geyer, and Rockwall. Now drop the Rockwall game, right? Now drop the Rockwall. It was a good game. So, me as a fan looking, from afar, I'm like, okay, it's just more so just size it out from afar. I just felt y'all first 4 games that y'all still was getting better. That y'all didn't look as good as y'all did the previous year, the first 4 games. So that right there, that gave me confidence and some other people confidence. That hey, this might be our year. And I was going to it again. Like, hey, we got a good running. We got 2 good running backs. We can run the ball. And not just that, we played against the best big tackle in the country. So, I don't know. I just, it was a lot of stuff going in my head.
Listen, as I told you, all 4 and 1s are not created equal. They're not created equal. When you just look at the numbers and you go off the numbers, that's what you think. We play teams that are going to be playing in the playoffs. That's who we play. And we're preparing ourselves for when we get in the playoffs. So our kids, with a new team, we had to replace 9 guys on offense. We had 2 guys that started for us. A lot of our guys came back on the defensive side of the ball. And so it's going to take some time with just the chemistry and building our offense. And I feel like we're getting to a place to where we're starting to hit on all cylinders and we're figuring out who we are. And that's part of the reason why you go play those teams, because we want to find out, we want to know who we are when we're going into the playoffs. We don't want to get into the playoffs and not play anybody and then not know who we are. So if we can go play teams that I know that's going to be playing in the playoffs, that are powerhouses in the state of Texas, that's going to prepare us. We're not looking to go play cupcake teams. We ain't looking to pad our stats. So for us, every opportunity is an opportunity to learn and to grow. And even when we play Rockwall, that game, when we played that game, most people don't even know what we went through that entire week. And I ain't even here to even really talk about all of that stuff, but we had a staph outbreak. My best football player didn't even play. He was in the hospital for 5 days. We had 4 or 5 kids that was on Antibiotics, 2 starting linebackers didn't play, starting quarterback didn't play. We lost the game by 2 points, a game that we really should have won. And then we weren't at our best as coaches. And that's what probably, for me, that pissed me off probably the most. And I'm still not over that loss, is that we didn't make the necessary adjustments that we normally make in games like that. And that's on me. And so sometimes things happen that put you back in the right mind frame, on the right track, that reveals some things that you need to attack. And that's what we've been doing. That allowed us to get better. And if we're where we want to be at the end of the year, we're going to look back at that game and we're going to say that was the game and that was the turning point that put us on the right path.
Coach, I got a question for you. Just kind of going back to this past game against Lake Ridge, and you all were down 10-0. And then I love this young man. I've been watching him, especially last year. One of your stars coming back was Ingram. Did you go to him when y'all were down 10-0? Or did he come to you, or it was just something in him that turned on? Did he come to you and say, "Coach, give me the ball"? Because I know he turned into a monster after that 10-0. He just did what he did last year. It just flashes of what he was doing all throughout the year and the playoffs last year.
No, there was nothing said. There wasn't anything said on the sidelines. We had already been there, and that's what I'm talking about. Is like the first 4 games, they prepare you, and you draw back on your experiences with the group whenever you go through what we've gone through. We've been down in games this year, and we've had to fight our way back in games. And for us going into the game versus Lake Ridge, we felt that we could run the ball versus them. And so when we were down 10-0, I made a bad decision on a 4th and 4 backed up that put us in a position to put our defense back out there on the field, on a short field. So that one is on me. But as we, decided what run schemes we wanted to kind of go into based on what they were giving us, what we thought we were going to get, we started hitting the runs that we knew that were there, and then the passing game opened up as well. But Keontae Ingram is a guy that had an opportunity to be with us on the state run, and he played for us last year a lot behind 2 guys that are playing Division I football. And so he had an opportunity to learn and watch from those guys. And he's a kid that's always ready. You can give Keontae the ball 30 times, or you can give him five carries, and he's going to be a guy that's going to do his job. And so it was his night. We gave him the ball, and he made the right reads and he made the right cuts, and he started us, to kind of come back and regain the momentum in the game. So we were really proud of him. That was what we're going to need, going forward, and that's what we want to be. We want to be physical. We want to run the ball. And then we want to be able to open it up with the passing game.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Because like I say, yeah, he is a phenomenal player, and I saw that, like I say, especially throughout the playoffs. So you have 2 D1 players playing, in front of him, and then he would come out there. He's always the X factor, and I've been noticing he's really, he's been stepping his game up. So salute to him, and just tell him that Pastor on in Texoma land is watching him. And I look for him to do great things throughout the season, throughout the playoffs, and then he would definitely be playing on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, love it. So Coach, now we I guess we didn't get a chance to talk about it, but just after you went through your pre-district, through your 4 games, did you feel like you learned? What was it that you learned the best about your team? I think last year, for me, watching it last year was, I felt you guys showed that you can handle success. And I think, we were talking earlier before you came on what did we learn in 7 games. One thing I've learned is everybody's not handling success that well because they're coming back the next week and losing. So I think last year you showed that, your team could handle success and you was able to keep them focused and going. What was it this year that you felt that you learned after the 4 games?
I think the biggest thing was just the attention to detail. We kind of had the training wheels, on our team for the first couple of weeks, just figuring out what's the best combination of guys, replacing, 4 guys on the offensive line, breaking in new quarterbacks, trying to figure out what they could do the best. Because a lot of times, from a schematical standpoint, you can draw up the X's and O's and you can have a great idea about who you think that you are, but you don't know until you actually get in some of these games and you start playing and seeing your kids execute. And so we wanted to be able to find out who we were. And I think, coming out of this, that was the most important thing, is knowing, what type of team that we could develop with the talent that we have, because we're very talented. I think the thing that I learned the most is that this team is very resilient. We were down in, I think, every game that we played, and we came back and won them all. And even in, the loss to Rockwall, I mean, we went down and we took the lead back with less than 2 minutes, and we allowed them to go down the field and score and end up winning the football game. So our kids have what it takes. And, I think y'all mentioned it earlier about just, 6A big school this year. When you look at the teams last year was such a unique year for 6A Division I schools. I could name probably 5 or 6 schools last year that if they had their same group this year could beat probably anyone or be front runners like a Southlake is right now in Division II. I think every team, there's probably about 10 teams, I think, that are in Division I that can truly have an opportunity to go win it all. I don't see anybody as a complete, just out front favorite. I think all the big schools have flaws, and I think everybody is working on their flaws. And I told my guys today in our meeting, it's going to be the team that can accelerate the fastest from this point until you get to that state championship game. And I think a lot of teams, are working on that right now. So that's what makes, it fun when you don't know who it can be, when there's some dark horses, some schools that you're not even looking at, that could potentially, pop up and be a spoiler this year.
Hey, Coach, I got a question about the offense. You lost your offensive coordinator from last year, and how was the adjustment to the new offensive coordinator? Like, how do you coach your coaching staff, or as far as the coordinators? Do you let them run the whole show, or are you throwing in suggestions? Hey, Coach, we need to run a little bit more. Hey, we're passing too much. All that type of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of it, Coach Park, we brought him to us last year. He's also our offensive line coach, and he was our run game coordinator last year. And so he had a lot of voice and say in our game plans. He designed all of our run schemes last year that we ran, and he called a lot of the run scheme, when needed in games. And so now with him, starting as being the coordinator, I was a lot more hands-on early on, because for me, everything is all about trust, and me and Ron was able to kind of develop that trust, over 3 years. And it was just a point to where I didn't have to say anything to him. And, first couple of games, making suggestions and calls here. There were a couple in the Lake Ridge game, the throwback to the quarterback, and then the little, pop pass to the tight end that went for a touchdown. Coach Gates called that for you, B. Ross. But he's getting to a place to where he's feeling really comfortable, and our offense is starting to get back to what it was as far as how we present things. Last game was probably the first game that we did as much, as far as the motions and a lot more of the formations that you're used to seeing us do. And so we're starting to get there, and our kids are starting to figure it out. So I'm more than well pleased with how he's calling our offense.
I'm going to add to that. So you're getting comfortable with them. There's one thing that I gave you credit for, your style of coaching. You guys do what I call momentum changes. Y'all onside kicks, or the first play that you do in the state championship game, all that type of stuff. Y'all have momentum changing plays. I know that's part of the game plan, but are you saying, hey, it's part of the game plan, we're going to do this to set the tone, or we're going to do that to set the tone, or you leave it to the coordinators to kind of put that out there?
We talk about those things throughout the week, and we have those conversations. Certain games calls for a level of aggressiveness. If we see something on film that we feel like we can exploit, we're going to try to exploit it. we don't leave no stone unturned. You know, special teams is the one phase that I feel like, you know, with the right attention to it, you can win that phase every single week, because for some people, not everybody, you know, that's the least coached phase. And we want to make sure that every time we play a game, that is a phase that we can go in. You want to win 2 out of the 3 phases to have a chance to win the ball game. So if you can go in winning special teams and you play well on offense, you know, or special teams, you play well on defense, you put yourselves in situations to be, you know, successful. So a lot of that stuff, you know, is talked about through the week, and it all depends on who we're playing. Like when we played Duncanville last year, I went to that game saying we're not going to leave, you know, any opportunities. We're not going to say I wish we would have. Man, we're going to be super aggressive. But when you have, you know, the offense that we had last year, it makes a lot of those decisions a lot easier too. When you're not as good on offense, some of those decisions, you know, you have to protect your team as well.
No doubt.
That's dope. Anybody else got something for Coach? Oh yeah, I want Coach to jump on B Ride a couple more times.
I've got a question, Coach. How do you keep your team motivated? Because I know it's when you just coming out and you winning. Like I say, that's because you gave us a tidbit on the Rockwall game that I didn't even know, because that definitely would have tipped the scales in your favor. Going into the regular season and even the past couple of years, what you've done, how do you keep the team going and not have those trap games? Like, I know you got Weatherford coming up next week. How do you keep your team? I know you're the ultimate motivator. I love seeing your videos and the way you come in with your motivational speakers, your motivational tidbits. And like I said, that shirt tonight, man, that they always call me that I'm the ultimate troll, man. But I think you got me tonight, Coach. So how do you keep your team going?
9-18-25. And my kids will hear me say that several times a week. 9-18-25. And you go, what the hell is 9-18-25? That's the date that we lost to Rockwall. You know, I've been at North Crowley. We've never lost a regular season game. You know, we've never lost a district game. Like when you lose, and when you lose in the fashion that we lost, I don't get over it. I don't sleep because of it. You know what I mean? And so we always keep that in front of our kids, and then I try to find ways to break down the big picture to our kids. I'm gonna be as real as I possibly can with them. So after that loss, everything went back to 1-0 mentality, and it was, can we be 1-0 on Monday? Can we be 1-0 at the practice? Can we be 1-0 when you come down the period and we hit in this weight room? And I'm asking coaches, did we go 1-0? Right? Did we go 1-0 today? Did you go 1-0 individually in practice? And so we're breaking all that stuff down into bite-sized pieces that they can handle. And then I'm telling them, like, hey, listen, man, like, every day has to be your best day. And so we have 4 games left in this season. We're talking about 12 practices. After this week, we're going to have 9 practices that's promised. You can't empty the tank for 12 practices, because everything after that is earned. You know, this thing is coming to, an end faster than it is a start. And so just making sure that they understand the urgency of the moment. And we just find creative ways to do that. And so it's my job to make sure that our team is focused. It's my job to make sure that our team is in pocket. It's my job to make sure that I have the heartbeat of the team. And I have to infuse whatever we need in that moment to make sure that I grab their attention. And I think we do that, just as good as anybody in the country.
Yeah, you definitely do it, Coach. I remember last year I was talking to Riley, and he was saying kind of the same thing you said. He was like, I don't think people realize how hard it is to keep a bunch of 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds focused from like July to December. Like that's really not easy. You know what I'm saying? That's really hard. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of ups and downs to go with it. But I just figured, the great ones figure it out, right?
Yeah, man. When you build something, it's your job to protect it. You know what I'm saying? And so our kids have a different type of fight. It means a lot to our kids. We can coach our kids harder than a lot of people probably can coach their kids. It's tough being at North Crowley, and going through what we do. We don't make it easy. We have a motto and say we choose hard. Like we don't want the easy route. We don't want it to come easy. We want to play at your best. I don't want no excuses. And if you're the better team than us, then you're just a better team than us. And I can live with that as long as we play our best and we put our best foot forward. You ain't going to win them all. You're not going to win state championships every year. And so we define what that is for our program. We don't allow other people to define what that is in our program, because if you do, you're going to be disappointed, And so for us, the goal always, the bare minimum standard is to be playing at 3 rounds deep in the playoffs every year, no matter what. If we don't make it to the 3rd round this season, by our own standards, is a failure. And when you get to the 3rd round, if you can consistently be there, then you have the opportunity to win it all every single year that you're playing past the 3rd round. And so that's the goal for us, is to make sure that we're playing on Thanksgiving. And if you win that game, we always say, shoot, if you're playing after Thanksgiving, there are no turkeys left. So anybody that's still playing have a real shot to win. And it ain't always the best team that wins. It's the best team on that day that wins.
Yeah, but they all the playing field is pretty even after Thanksgiving. Yeah. That 4th, 5th, 6th round is that's the elite of the elite. Hey, next time you got to get Hendro on the shirt.
I see him, man. I told him, he can't come to North Crowley. He can't come to North Crowley. He can't. If Duncanville played at our place, the one person that would be banned would be him. He would have to watch that on the highway with some binoculars. He can't come in.
Hey, he can't even get off 35. He
can't even come in. We're gonna have the dog.
That's hilarious, Coach. That's hilarious. But I ain't gonna lie. I ain't mad at you, because Hero is a piss. He's a piss.
Yeah, he is. But he funny, and I know it's an all love, man. And it definitely is it's good when he talks, because I don't say a lot, but I see it all.
I love it. We had to bring on, man, your I don't even know what you call him, but your swaggy. He had to come on.
And y'all be giving Swag a hard time, man. Why they be on you like that, Swag? No, I'm saying, why they be on you like that, Swag? Huh?
You didn't see the shirt?
Wow.
Yeah, let me go blow it up for you. Yeah, you got to see the shirt, Swag.
No way.
See the shirt.
Oh wait, yeah,
No.
I mean, it's fitted on like B-Rise in New York. You know what I mean?
Hey, Coach.
Yeah.
Hey, but to B-Rise's defense, though, I will say this: you gotta give him his credit, though, because he has never flipped on his squad.
And I got to give you credit for that?
No, I'm just saying. I'm talking not just this year. No, I'm saying not just this year, but when they was 1-7 last year, he was still ride with them. So I got to give him his credit on that.
What you're saying is that he just don't know no better.
Say, Coach Gay. Say, Coach Gay.
I understand.
Say, Coach Gay. Say, Coach Gay. I've been riding my late rig since DeSoto put 87 on us. And when they put 87, I was so goddamn mad, boy. I threw a whole fit, boy. When they put 87 on us, I was so damn mad, boy. I was tired, boy.
Hey, Coach.
People don't realize that's the real reason why B-Ride don't like DeSoto.
Hey, Coach. Y'all. My little cousin's college, Texas Wesleyan. They y'all stadium is their home stadium.
Yeah. And
y'all kids do concession. So I was at the concession stand, give me some nachos Saturday at the game, and one of your players was serving me, and I said, "I got a question for you, man. Man, 57. I mean, all them points were like, wow." He said, "Hey, it was personal." So I got a question. How do the kids know it's personal?
I just say the kids for me, I always look at the head coach. I think kids take the personality of their head coach. And so I'm gonna lead from out front. And they already know when we get in district, it's personal. They already know. And it ain't for everybody else to know. B Rising ain't got a whole bunch to do with you, but we just gonna send a message.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
You got anything else, man? Swag.
Nah, man. Hey, going forward, keep doing what you're doing. All jokes aside, you have really, really, truly brought the culture out over there, and not just North Crowley, not just Crowley and Zimmerman, but Fort Worth. You have people really behind those kids, really believing in the city. The city has risen. Everywhere I go, I see 817 versus the world. Like, that is a beautiful thing that you created out there, and I wish y'all nothing but the best. You already know. I'm sticking with you 100%. Everybody can say Duncanville is that, but North Crowley, 15-1, state champion. Like I said before, I'm right there next to you. The AT&T Stadium with the boom box. Going out the tunnel again. Let's do it.
I appreciate it, man. But I'll say this before y'all move on. Man, it ain't about me, bro. Honestly, I got great coaches. I got great kids. I got a great community. I got a great administration. Like, what's happening at North Crowley right now is not about preserving the moment. It's about the future. And I was telling J-Mac this, like, when y'all come and y'all see the new facility that we're moving into in January, it's gonna blow your mind. They're adding on to our school. Crowley getting a new high school right now. Their basketball gym is going to be an arena, which is stupid. And then the indoor track facility that we're putting up, like right now, we're the only high school in the country with an indoor track stadium. You know what I'm saying? And so to have the foresight to do the things that we're doing right now for our community, in a community where the kids are like us, is unprecedented, man. Like, we're doing something that you don't see very often with our demographics, and we want to make sure that we do it the right way and we represent it the right way.
I got one more question for you, Coach. See, you starting quarterback. I called him AC. I just gave him a nickname. I see my boy AC back. Tell me how special it is, to have him back for these last 2 games, I believe, and I see he been putting up numbers. So how did it feel to get that back rolling?
Well, we've been really just trying to figure out, again, like I was telling them earlier, who we're on offense, and the quarterback position is a higher, like an important position, of course, in the sport. And he's done a really good job, the last 2 weeks of being able to come in and operate, and do the things that we've asked him to do. The quarterback room is a very competitive room. And we got, 3 guys that, play the position, man. And it's always hard when you got, 3 guys and you're looking to see who can separate themselves. And, he went 9 for 9, versus Legacy. And then I think he, was, 5 for 9 for, I don't know, whatever he was this week. So he's been 14 and 18 in the last 2 games. And just making really good decisions. And so that's what you need at that position. If you don't have a quarterback, you don't have an opportunity to be in this conversation. And he's doing a really good job and starting to get chemistry with those guys on the outside.
Okay. That's all I have for you, man. Like I said, going forward, hey, keep doing what y'all doing. God bless y'all out there. And hey, like I said, you already know, I'm #1 fan still.
Boy, look at you. Hey, Coach, I got one quick question before you get out of here. What Dub member is walking out with y'all at the state championship this year? That's all I want to know.
Swag been riding, sideline pass. But, B-Rise, I'm going to have B-Rise in his shirt. You know what I mean? B-Rise will be right there. And anybody else that hit me up want to come on down. Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm just too old to do all that walking. But I'll be happy to beat y'all.
You know what?
Unless I got a sample scooter. Unless y'all gonna give me a sample scooter, I'm probably not gonna be able to lead nobody.
No, J-Man, you're gonna get a pregame speech.
Yeah, no, man, no. Gase is the best at that. You gotta go get one of
No
his.
doubt.
I don't think he need my help. I need to go help the ones that need it.
Hey, J Mac, remind me. I got a video of Bam giving a pregame speech from last week. Lord,
We got to get
I
to
gotta
those
get that to
Super
you.
Bowl.
I
We
gotta
gonna get
that
to
you.
that. We gonna get to that. Cause Bam, I'm sorry, but you can't celebrate your Lincoln win like that. And think you gonna we gonna talk about
a question real quick for Bo Teasley. Hey Bo, you come from date night too?
From who?
Date night.
What's that? Oh. No, no! I just took my mom out for her birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mom out for her birthday. Happy birthday to my mom. Happy 81st birthday to her, and she broke me tonight though.
Happy birthday, dude.
The parents gonna do it, cause trust me, every time my kid take me out, I go hard.
Bro,
you don't have to pay for me. I'm getting top everything. Get it all, I go hard. I get the biggest steak. I want it all. I'm telling you right now.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you. All the money we just spent on them, all them trainers. Yeah.
That's how I do it when B-Rise take me out.
Hey,
right
Coach,
over there and draft. Right over there and draft.
On me, Coach. We go on draft. On me, Coach. On me.
Honey wing.
You coming to the game Saturday, Coach?
What's that?
You coming to the Carter and Kilmer game Saturday?
Where is that?
KK.
Yeah, I might have to pull up.
I'm telling you now. I'm saying it on air for the whole world. We gonna beat the hell out of Kimball. I can't wait.
Hey, Coach, I don't know how even to top that, but we got to get you there. I need everybody to get their screenshot ready. Put that shirt back up, Coach. I love that shirt, man. Oh my God, hold on.
Hey, let me screenshot that right quick. Hold on, let me screenshot that right quick.
Did y'all use AI for that? Like, golly, that is perfect. Like, it fits his head perfect.
For real.
I just called B-Rise and said, hey, can you put that stuff on that I sent to you? And he just put it on. This is a real picture.
Man, they got a shirt, man.
I'm talking about. That's the goat right there.
Hey, yeah, that's Coach Petty. That's his new name.
I love it.
Appreciate you, Coach, man. Hey, we gonna see you in the playoffs. We already know. We get that first seed, and hey, let's go and make that run again. Cause we got to see Swagger do the WWE walk. That's our goal. That's our goal is to get Swagger to the tournament. You his last hope, Coach. He done dropped everybody. You know, he started off with like 10. And you the last hope, so so we hoping for you. We ride with Dog Crowder because he definitely will burn that Duncanville bridge. So he have to go with Dog
Hey, y'all walk with me this time.
Hey man, I told you it's too much walking for me, man. I need a scooter or something.
I know both easier. Boy, you
as fast as y'all was walking, I was like,
I got you, dog. I got you, Swaggy. I got you, Swaggy.
Yeah, get Bo Teaser to do it. He still got young knees.
and I know there's one on here.
Yeah, I know it, right. Hey, appreciate you again, Coach, man. You the GOAT, man. The petty GOAT.
Man, hey, appreciate you, man. Always fun to be able to come on.
And how many wins are you from 100, Coach?
I think we are 47-3.
Okay. Yeah. Halfway there.
Okay.
Quick, fast, and a herd.
Yeah.
That's impressive, man.
Think about it, man. You get them extra 4 to 6 games after the season. It really helps. It adds up. So, hey, man, we appreciate you, Coach, for popping on. We know you wasn't doing a lot of shows, so we definitely appreciate you for sure.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Gotta give Coach a salute. Hey, man, I love us some Coach, man. Love us some Coach. That was dope, man. Hey, I need to play this commercial, don't I, Pat?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna drop this commercial, and then we got to talk about these games. Let us pay a bill.
Hi, I'm Gina with Mobile Arch Supports, and this is Kyle.
Hi, I'm Kyle with Mobile Arch Supports as well.
We're out here supporting youth sports, especially football, with the big youth sports league. And we want you to stop by our booth because we know that early prevention is good for your growing athlete. We have a system of orthotics that has been used for over 70 years. It's the basis for which all these newfangled gadgets have come out, and we've got the original orthotics to help you. We can help your children, and we have a generous trade-in policy, so as your child's feet grow, we grow with them. If you have an HSA or an FSA, you can also use those dollars toward your purchase.
Hey, Hedro be talking, boy. I ain't gonna lie, boy.
Can I say something real fast? Just real quick. Lonzo, you see my message I sent you?
I didn't see it.
We beat the hell out of Anna Saturday by 30.
That's what we need to get to walk with Coach Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll get us all the behind in-depth videos, everything.
And he'll do it on behalf of the Dub. So yeah, there you go, Coach. We go Hall of Fame going out there. Yeah,
yes, sir.
He do dope content. Man. I like Hall of Fame. Shout out to Mr. Darren Pope in the building.
Darren Pope.
Yes, sir. Hey man, crazy week. A lot of people showed they couldn't handle a little success. You know what I'm saying? Or either that, or maybe they just not consistent, or maybe they not, what we thought they would when they got the win, right? That's kind of like the story of the season for me anyway, is, nobody's been consistent this year except, the only one that's consistently pulling their bet off and slamming it on folks behind. That man right there. And that's it. He's the only one. He coming out, and they doing it. They making sure. If y'all old as me, y'all remember that right there. That was a bad man. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was a bad man right there.
Yeah, man.
What was wrong with his hands? I'm trying to figure out the hand stuff.
I think he was with the South Lake Crips or something, Bloods or something. I don't know what that is, but we.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, that confused me right there.
Yeah, it was a little confused. It looked confusing.
Southside Crips, Jay.
South Lake Crips. That's Southside. South Lake. Just saying, what they say, every city got a hood, right? That's what they say.
Yeah, every city got a hood.
Every city got a hood. So,
and it's just like Compton.
Man, we got my man, the QB guru himself, and a Carter guy. So he gonna have his opinion about the Carter Kilmer game. But first, man, I need to, because is Maximus one of your kids, or have you trained him?
I ain't trained Maximus since he was I want to say 7th grade, man, 7th or 8th grade.
But you do know about it.
But
yeah.
I've been knowing Maximus since he was like 8, 9 years old, man. And he's one of those kids. He was real dominant at his position. He's a samples guy. A guy that he's turning to a samples guy. I can say that. Now, what I mean by that is by like with Jay, like he would treat him like JJ, and that's what the offense is going towards. A guy that can control the clock. Because Samples, he's that type of guy. He was fortunate that he had a quarterback that can sling the ball all across the field. For the past 2 years, but he really likes to run that ball, control the ball.
Yeah. Did you see the game, man? What was your impressions? Since that was the game of the week, man. I want to start getting everybody just give me your impressions of the game. I'll start with you, Noble. Then we go OTs, and then we just go counterclockwise. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, man, look, no lie, I wasn't expecting that outcome. Okay, I wasn't expecting that outcome. I wasn't expecting Maximus to throw 7 touchdowns, and for over 300 yards. Um, Honestly, I thought the game would be a tighter game. I thought it would be more like a 35-28, 35-31 type game. Putting it in DeSoto because I believe in what they got on offense. And I was kind of didn't know if Duncanville defensive backs, the secondary will hold up, to tell you the truth. So it was a surprise to me that the victory, the margin of victory, and then the performance by Maximus, man, it just took it to another level for me.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, I was surprised too. I think everybody on the panel picked DeSoto to win this game. And really, we were looking at the fact that Duncanville just didn't play a lot of games this year. And so, they were 2 down compared to everybody else in the district. And so for that fact, it was just like, and they did, and up to that point, they lost to Waxahachie. They, played a little rough second half against Stock, and it was fortunate that they got a fumble in the start of the second half of that game, and then they blew out whoever they blew out in the third game. But it was just more so that, and then DeSoto also felt like they were getting their momentum going and stuff because they had a rough start to the season, but then a lot of stuff was coming together for them. Now I will say this. And to your point, I predicted the same thing. I thought it was going to be like a 34-28 game, 35-27, something like that. And everybody in the stadium kind of had that feel in the pregame as well. But boy, a couple of unfortunate things happened that changed that game from being there. And bro, all it takes is a couple of calls and you're out of there. Because think about this: DeSoto scored 3 touchdowns in the first half. They had 2 touchdowns called back. And on those drives that they had the 2 touchdowns called back, they didn't even score on those drives. So just imagine if they were able to score at least one of those, you got a different looking game. And and I think that kind of beat them up in the first half. They were chasing. The other thing I think was I didn't like how DeSoto came out. I don't think they came out with the starting quarterback. I think they did a couple of things that would be uncharacteristic for that type of game, like going for 2 on the first extra point. I never like chasing points. Go ahead, kick that field goal and play until you need to chase those points. You don't put yourself in a position to chase points. So I think for those things kind of dramatically changed the outcome of that game. But hey, Max was on, man. Like they couldn't do nothing with him. And then in the beginning, the running game for Duncanville was on too. They were hitting good 15, 20-yard gashes. And that was a difference too. I think they won on the line of scrimmage on the offense versus the defensive side.
Right. But like you said, yeah, man. But it's for me, like you said, for me, Pat, bro.
Well, actually, we're supposed. Actually, we're supposed to go counterclockwise. So I think it's on Swaggy.
Supposed to be on Swaggy. I guess he must be asleep behind them shades.
Yeah, sleep behind them glasses. Behind Miller Jelly over there.
I had it on mute. We know the outcome of the game: 48-28. That was the score, right? 48-28.
Yeah.
I usually don't get credit in a loss, but I will say I will give credit to one kid from DeSoto.
Booby.
No, Legend Hal played his ass off.
Oh, okay, Booby played his ass off too.
And Legend Hal had 2 critical touchdowns called back. One of them is questionable, no doubt, because I watched the film over and over again. That dude was not downfield.
I questioned that one as well.
But the second one, I can't call it, but they lost the game. Duncanville wise, Max was on fire. Theus was on fire. The offense is on fire. But I think this is the one thing that everybody is leaving out that changed that whole entire game. After that game ended, I found a certain kid. I grabbed him, put him to the side, and I said, hey, man, you changed this whole entire game in one half. You set out a whole half, and they went to that side all game long. You came back. It wasn't nothing caught on you. This is how important you is to this team. And he looked at me, he said, I got you. I won't miss another game. I won't get in trouble again. And that kid is Victor Lincoln. Victor Lincoln Jr. changed that whole entire game.
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. I cannot sit back and take the Sarah Baker disrespect anymore. I just can't take it anymore. People are not giving that man credit. I would listen to the broadcast. I know you had a chance to give him props. You didn't do it.
I was getting that.
WFAA broadcast, bro. They showed up the picture, right? The Michael Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman, and I understand Booby is the name. I get that. He good. I ain't saying he ain't. But without Sarah Baker, dude, this team, I'm telling you, they wouldn't even make it past the first round.
I agree.
He is everything.
I agree. Sarah Baker in that game, he played his ass off. He gave everything he could in that game. He gave it his all from first quarter to the fourth quarter. He played his ass off. No doubt about it.
He the second best, or he a tie because he played everything on offense. Like,
yeah,
I don't understand. Like, that guy right there. If you
and he can
you can game plan for him all you want because he plays so hard. You're not gonna stop him. He even go there and make tackles on the punt.
That's crazy, bro.
No, he's down on the punt team.
Yep.
Like, it's just crazy to me how great he is. I still don't think he get the credit he deserves. It aggravates me when I don't see him. That should be the first name. I'm sorry. That should be the first name come out your mouth when you mention DeSoto. You say Mathis, then you say Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah is
everybody else.
But another player for Duncanville,
best player of the year
for Duncanville who really had a big impact in that game was Landon Barnes. Landon Barnes played his ass off. He played his ass off. He put that defense on his back, and he played his ass off. Victor Lincoln played it Zoom Rock with us. But back to Victor Lincoln. Victor Lincoln changed the game.
Yeah, he did.
He changed the game because 20 points for scored in one half. They only got 8 more in the second half. Victor Lincoln changed the game. Duncanville as a team, I think that scheduling is showed against DeSoto. Not having 2 extra games. They're starting to click now. They hit their stride. That passing game is looking like Duncanville now. But I think the biggest thing I told somebody Friday night, I think it was Mark Henry, but somebody I said, 2 things happened tonight in this victory. Max stepped out of the shadow of Keaton Russell, and now he can breathe and now do Max going forward. Theus and Zach and Yancey all stepped out of the shadow of the Corian. They can all go out and do their thing now. So I think with that going forward, they're going to be a dangerous offense. They are now back in my front runner to get the AT&T, but I still think they go through 8.7. So I expect to see them in North Crowley once again when I go to state.
Okay, go ahead, Pastors.
Hey,
you gave us a lot Friday. I don't even know if you need to say it. After Friday,
see, I try to keep it a little mellow out of respect to Coach Gate and Pat Bottini's mama's birthday. you know, he up there with his hat on, man. He made me go get my hat, man. All you missing is you got the feather on the side. That's all you need is the feather, Boteezy.
No feather.
Yes, you need to put the Dove logo on it. That's all he did.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, but I respect him, coach. As a quarterback, like I said, of watching Maximus do what he was doing. But you know, I'm one of those, like I said, because I watch the game. I watch games. I just don't look at the stats. I watch the game. And Maximus is able to do what he's able to do because of Yancey is one. And then I know I mispronounced his name, but I mispronounced his name for a reason. And y'all gonna understand what I'm saying. A Song Theus. The reason why, if y'all don't know, check out ODB from the Wu-Tang Clan, the first line of Brooklyn Zoo. Number two, I've been talking about this young man for a couple of years now. When you get the ball in his hands, when it's moving, he can play running back, but when you get the ball in his hands on the move, he's one of the most electric players in DFW. So with coach, as far as a quarterback coach, and you watching Maximus, and I know this is really, I would honestly say they are still in pre-district mode as far as playing. Where do you see him go? I know he's going, you know, counterclockwise, but I just want to get, like I said, I like to talk to the gurus and the experts. Where do you see him? Where his ceiling is? I don't want to be like Michael Jordan and say the ceiling is the roof, but what do you see him going throughout the season, Coach?
I think with the play calling is going to make him better, make him more comfortable, because that's what you need at that position. You got to make it easier for him. So yeah, they gelling together, but he's also the coaches. His offensive coordinator, I should say, is making things look easier for him, not making it complicated. You know, give him the quick routes. You know, something that's real quick to get the ball out of his hands as far as throwing, because he's still young. You know, even though he's a junior, he's still young in this game as far as a starting quarterback. Because this is game 4?
5, yeah. It'll be 5 next. Yeah, that was 4.
So he's still young, and he's still trying to get accustomed to the speed of the game. I believe. So this week, I think they showed something and did some different things. I think against Walter Hatch, I think the pressure kind of got to him. And I think sometimes you just get routed as a quarterback. You know, people think, oh, you're supposed to be cool. Once you get touched a couple times, y'all gotta understand. You start looking to your left a little bit, to your right. Like, who ain't blocking? Somebody ain't blocking, and it goes through your head mentally. So, like I said, this is gonna be his 5th game as a starter, and I think he's gonna get better and better. And if he keeps rolling like he needs to now, do I think right now that he can? That the team can put the ball in his hand and depend on him to come back from 14 down. I'm not sure that right now. Not right now. I gotta see. He needs a couple more games on his belt.
Okay.
No, it's true. Well, for me to pick DeSoto against Duncanville says all you need to know. Because I would never pick. Usually I never pick DeSoto to beat Duncanville. But this particular year, like you said, DeSoto, they had so much momentum going into this game. The first, they dropped two tough games. They went to Corpus Christi, and then they played Hatch. So, and then they had the bye week to kind of rest after those 4 weeks. So they had really 4 tough weeks. So then they had the bye week. So I'm like, okay. And then we look at Duncanville on the other side. They missed one game. They played, Sock, missed a game, then come back. Then they played, Scout Irish, which is like another scrimmage. So it was like, it was so much uncertainty going with Duncanville. And let's be real, we didn't know what to expect from the quarterback play. And as far as the game is concerned, even Coach King, if you got 3 4-star receivers, I don't know why you play man-to-man and you blitz. That means just as a fan, I don't understand that you let the receiver just run ragged, man.
Well, that's because you don't need a quarterback on the defensive side. You telling him to beat you.
And you see what? So and my thing is with that is,
yeah, he did that.
And I was just more so like with DeSoto. I was like damn, are y'all fit where are the adjustments at? And it never came. And I know they try to take the blueprint out of side, try to blitz, but my thing is side blitzing a linebacker. Blitzing a linebacker and a cornerback is two different. It's two different dynamics. Mm-hmm. So I just think Duncanville, they like J Matt said, they made an E-Crow. But my thing is they put mine on a pedigree, J Matt.
I got you.
They put my crow on the pedigree, man. Yeah, they put it wrong, man. It was a good win for Duncanville. But as far as playoffs are concerned, man, just my opinion, I think he's gonna be the same usual suspect. North Crowley, Duncanville, Allen. We might get a prospect or somewhere. That's just my opinion.
We'll leave out Louisville this year.
Oh yeah, Louisville.
I like Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville. Yeah, Louisville.
But yeah, we all got to eat crow. Swagger, did you pick Duncanville?
Everybody picked DeSoto.
Yeah.
Everybody picked DeSoto. I thought one person picked Duncanville. I was like, wow.
And one more thing, Jay. One more thing too, Jay. I know we talk about and Jay. I know we talk about those penalties, about those 2 touchdowns getting called back. But my thing, ever from watching the game on TV, I actually seen that penalty from on TV. So that was an extra. I was like, damn, it was a hold. I looked right at him. But let's talk about that catch from Baker going to the half. That one-handed catch.
Yes, sir.
Think about that. That catch right there actually, kept Duncanville in the game. Without that catch, Duncanville don't score. And they might go into the half down about 3 touchdowns.
No, they would have been down 27-13. I think it was 27-20 at halftime.
So that's what I'm saying, man. So that's why I said we talk about the penalty, but we got to also talk about that catch and that play Feaster made when he took that catch all the way to the house. Man, that was an elite play. So that's why I say so. I mean, I give Duncanville, they made some plays too outside of those penalties.
You said Louisville guy on Halloween. That might be the play. Since North Fort and Longview decided they wanted to compete for limit booty. that might be the play. And I ain't even throw it up today. I've been bad today. I ain't do nothing today. I saw somebody say about Galen Cry. Galen Cry was gonna be my spotlight player of the week. Like I said, I ain't do nothing. He had a great game, number 23 for Duncanville. His second time forcing a fumble, second week straight. I think he had like 11 tackles. He was all over the field, like everywhere you saw number 23 make around the ball, making tackles. I think he's second on the team in tackles, only behind the big linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So I think Galen Cry is a name to know at Duncanville. He's gonna be a really, really good one. He's just a junior, so by the time he leaves Duncanville, he definitely gonna leave his mark. People gonna know who Galen Cry is. For sure. I guess we'll just put the wrap on that. I did see this on social media for the people that was there. I saw on Facebook somewhere where it said that the superintendent was in the defensive huddle on the sideline. Did anybody see that?
I didn't see that.
I hope not.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Man, I sent it to you, Pat. I sent it to you, but yeah, it's on social media. I'm looking at it.
So there's a picture.
Yeah, it ain't a picture, but it's a post somebody made. Like, why is the superintendent in a defensive staff? I mean, a defensive huddle on the sideline during the game.
Yeah.
Photo op.
Is that a photo op? I don't know. If anybody know that to be true, let me know. I ain't saying it is. I'm asking. I know y'all was at the game. You say you didn't see it. Swaggy, you didn't see it? You wasn't over there with the medals? The medals didn't record it? Hey,
Nope.
swagger they recorded, it must not be true. I don't know.
No, I don't know about that one.
But that is what I was told, and I did see that on social media. So I just wonder if that is, man. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. If that's the case, man, I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. You know, we love the superintendent, but I don't know if she know them X's and O's. Maybe that was her calling them Colonel Bliss.
Hey, I can say this: when he threw that when they blitz Maximus from that corner from the far side corner at that, and he threw the quick stop pass. I don't know if that was already called, but if it wasn't, that was a great read by that young man. It was a great read. It was a great read. I mean, and man, it was like on time for him. You know. Now I don't know where the linebacker was, you know, in the play, but that was a great call if it was called for him already.
I thought about that too. What B. Rise was saying that, like, maybe it wasn't a call, maybe it just wasn't executed. Like the guy that was supposed to cover that guy off the corner,
right?
Maybe he just didn't do his job the way he should have, because he was wide open on that one number 4 when he scored. He was like he went untouched, like, and he ran across the field and went untouched.
Yeah.
So
But out of the way, that's asking a lot though, because if you got the linebacker filling that spot for that corner, that's asking a lot. When you got speed receivers of Duncanville, and it's definitely asking a lot for that safety to slide down to take that cornerback spot. So, I mean, I don't know. I can't get into the DC coordinator for DeSoto, but I'm with B. Rise. If you're gonna blitz, if you taking a page out of soccer book, then you bring your linebacker. So I would never ever try to blitz a corner on Duncanville. That's just me. But I'm sitting here, I'm on the dub, and they getting paid the big bucks to be the DC coordinator. But hey, that's just me.
Yep. The Derrick boy, you wild. Shout out to the Derrick son, Braylon. Braylon had a good game, man. I thought he held himself well. He made some plays and he got some plays put on. I tell you what, that one play that Sarai made, that one-handed catch. I was with Braylon. I ain't no way in hell I thought he caught that ball.
Braylon had some monster hits.
Yeah. He a thumper back there for sure.
Yeah,
he was laying it. He
was.
He was hitting, man, and that should change some minds as the season go on. Everybody, when they start seeing that on film, alligator arms is gonna come because everybody don't want to take that.
No,
everybody don't want to take that. So shout out to Braylon, man. He doing a good job. Look good back there too. He SMU ready.
Oh,
look like a linebacker. Yeah, he bigger than Gat. Gat's a linebacker. He look good back there, man. Hey, but we're gonna move on, man, because we gotta talk about 10-6A, man, with Longview, another one of Coach QB's, Nelson Peterman, and our man J.O. They took the trip down 20. And from now on, we will call the people down 20 in East Texas. We will call them the Lemon Booty Lobos. That is their name. The Lemon Booty Lobos. The Lemon Booty Lobos gave it up to 40. They couldn't stop a one-man show. Go figure.
No.
Go ahead. No, I know you got something to say. What you got?
No, I mean, I from the time they lost to Walter Hatchie, man, I think this kid just had a different mindset. Because they barely lost. They was with Walter Hatchie at the beginning of the game, and then it got a little ragged at the end. And that was like one of his worst games, to tell you the truth, for the season. But he can, these last 2 weeks when he came out, against North Point, they just stunk up the place. But I don't think nobody picked them to win. Oh,
Nope, just like DeSoto. That's why I took it the next game. It was just like nobody picked Duncanville.
yeah. I don't think nobody picked him to win. He has a chip on his shoulder, man. And when I talk to him, you know, I don't talk to him right after the game because I know how it is. Whether you win or lose, I know how it is. So I text him, and let him know what I saw and this and that. But he went down to handle his business, man. I think the team went down to handle his business, but it's great when you got somebody you can hand the ball off to, man.
It is.
Right.
Yeah, it is. Motiz, did you see that? What you think about that, man? That kind of shook it up.
Yeah. Look, Jo put their helmet in the chest and shook up the booth. Them guys that be announcing, boy, they messed them up for the night. But Jo was next level, man. He was running over people, putting the helmet in the chest, everything. I like the way he's playing. He's playing on a mission, and I think he probably feels a little disrespected because ain't nobody talking about him like they was the last couple of years because of how the team's been playing. But I think he's gonna put him on the shoulder and make something happen, especially after North Forney gave up 56. So everything's open. That district of doom is open.
Yeah, I agree. What you think, B-Rise?
Man, I didn't say, man, put another crow on that pedigree. Cause I damn sure to see this one coming, man. You know what, man, I think the Army got some problems over there. They lost 3 games already. So, I mean, think about it. This is a team that returning 20 starters, at least 20-some starters from last year, and struggling like this. Yeah, but man, that dick is wide open. And I'm gonna say this. You know what? I think Ross City got a chance to make the playoffs, Jay. I think with that dick, it's so wide open. I think they get a 4 seed, Jay. I'm saying it right now. Week 7, as a week 7, I think.
Now you're gonna have to go look at this dish.
Man, that dish is wide open, man. We don't know what's gonna happen.
I mean, I agree with that part. I'm Swag. I'm gonna say you for lag. I know how passionate you are about living booty lobos. Castle.
Yes, sir. Hey,
what is going on in this district, bro?
I'm gonna say this. I gotta say this. First of all, I'm with B-Rise. I've been saying it all year. I was saying it last year because I saw them play in person. I saw the sub-varsity team and my man Ben 10, Miss TT. You already know out there in the defensive backfield. But Damien, I'm telling you, the quarterback, that man for Roy City. But going back to the Lobos, I blame the loss on the Lobos solely on 2 individuals. And that is the worst broadcast team this side of the Mississippi. They cost the Lobos that victory alone. So, J-Mac, if you ever get them back on the dub, make sure I'm on, because I got some words for them. If y'all don't keep y'all mouth shut, because y'all talk all that smack in the booth, and all y'all doing is y'all gave Green Goblin, y'all gave J.O. Osborne, y'all know Green Goblin, y'all know about Spider-Man, y'all gave the Green Goblin all the bulletin board material that he been saying because y'all was talking all that smack, and last year he was out. And it takes a while to come back after an injury like that. I know personally. So y'all, I blame it on y'all. Shut your mouth and just call the game. That's it. That's all I gotta say about them.
Dang.
Y'all hard. Y'all stink.
Oh Lord, they'll call you musty. Oh my God.
But hey, Alonzo, they're gonna put you on a t-shirt next.
Hey, you know what? They beyond musty. See, let me go back because it's honor of B-Ride's mom's birthday. Because my mom used to say this phrase: when you go outside, you say you smell musty, and then she say you smell breezy. Y'all smell like you smell brassy. Y'all know the combination of what brassy is. So man, that's them. That's that broadcast team. Stop costing your teams victories. Just close your mouth and call the game. Y'all try to act like y'all are just the undefeated Miami Dolphins, and everybody else is sorry, and the referees made this. Just call the game. That's all. Just call it. That's it. I'm sorry. I don't want to go get on my soapbox about this, but I got to. Y'all, man, come on, man. J-Mac, make sure
you wouldn't be past if you didn't get us a little sermon. Go ahead, man.
Just let me know in advance. Just let me know in advance when you got them on, because I'm gonna have to try to talk myself down and get my blood pressure medicine. I got to give me some tea to calm me down before you get them on the broadcast. They horrible. They horrible. Y'all cost them the game.
I don't know how you gonna follow that, Swag, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
Man, if it was a year ago, I probably would be trying to be outside, turning a backflip right now, rejoicing. But a year later, I grew up. The Longview kids have done to me. They don't know me. I don't know them. So I can't sit up there and say nothing bad about those kids, nor bash those kids or dish those kids. So I'm not happy about that part. Moving on. Take a look at this district. 2 weeks ago, we were saying this same Forney team lost to North Forney. And we were saying that Forney is in danger of missing the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all wake up on week 1 of the regular season and see in a football ball that we'll be talking about a 3-3, 1-1 Longview team that's in 4th place right now? I don't think Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, or Christopher Reeves, any one of those 3 saw that.
Yeah.
Dallas News show didn't see it. Matt Steph, A Lady to Death, none of them saw it. We all saw Longview running away with this district. Now we're sitting here in week 6. They have North Forney coming. They have Rockwall Heath coming. They have Royce City coming. There's a possibility, a strong possibility, if they lose 2 out of that 3, they can be at home.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They can be at home.
That's tough.
You know what?
Forney, if they tied with Forney will own a tiebreaker if that was to happen.
But
if Royce City somehow, some way pull that upset, it's gonna be pandemonium. So now we didn't went from talking about a Longview and North Forney October 31st district championship game, possibly to a Longview survival game. We went from that to a have to win again the playoffs type of game. So this district, y'all said it in the summer when I was watching y'all. Y'all said it in the summer. This district was going to be the district to watch, the district that was going to be the district to just be those dudes. Look at these records right here, man. Rockwall Heat sitting at 5.
Now go ahead. I'll pull it up. Go ahead.
I'm looking at it on my phone too. Rockwall Heat sitting at 5-1, 2-0. North Forney 6-1, 2-1. Forney 5-2, 2-1. Longview 3-3, 1-1. Rockwall 3-3, 1-1. Royce City 5-2, 1-2. The title legacy get ready for basketball season in 2 weeks.
They just playing it out. They got freshmen playing now. They just
out there. But we said in the beginning, well, y'all said, I don't say we, y'all said in the beginning that there's going to be a good team sitting at home, possibly with a 7-3 record or a 6-4 over 500 winning record, missing the playoffs. And for the first time, guess what? That team could be Longview. This is really just crazy how things have shifted. That Rockwall Heath win over North Forney really did some damage.
It was a game changer.
It did some damage because if Rockwall Heath goes on to beat Longview, that's going to be 2 losses. Then you got if North Forney somehow beat them. Say, man, there's a possibility. But the only thing that Longview has going good for themselves right now is the head-to-head win over Rockwall. So they will have to beat Royce City, and they will have to beat a North Forney or Rockwall Heath. So
I don't think they will win the district. Because to be honest, if Rockwall Heath playing like that,
yeah, they gonna win district.
Yeah, I just the North Forney, we'll see. We're gonna talk about North Forney next, but I say that. Matter of fact, I start with you, B-Rise. So what happened there? We watched the end of that game. We watched overtime on the show Friday night, and they won the game. He won the game on Pastor's favorite play.
I know.
The wheel route. How is nobody covering the wheel route no more?
I know. And you know what, Jay? Let's be real, Jay. That district in the outside of Duncanville, the Soto district, man, those districts are neck and neck as far as the site is concerned. Because we don't know what the hell gonna happen. Yeah. But as far as that game that we saw Thursday, man, think about it. They jumped out. They scored on the first 6 possessions. Second half, North Forney made some adjustments. We seen that. We watched the game. They made some adjustments. They was able to get some stops. The second half, but but the Legend Bay, man, like this, man, that kid, man, that kid is special. That kid is special.
That kid is special.
He
play defense. I'm sorry. After giving up 56,
I bet he could. I bet he could play defense, but
put me a free safety or something.
Yeah, but we gotta give up the Heat, man. They jumped out on North Forney. North Forney, no, they did catch up, but in overtime, they said, man, that they're real. I'm like Pastor, man, how you not they're real route, man. It was perfect throw. The quarterback, he was getting hit that second half, Jay. He was getting a little routed, but on that throw, he
perfect.
He found the composure and got it, man. But big guns are Heat, but another thing that a lot of people don't realize either, Jay, this is the same Heat team that beat Highland Park at Highland Park. Yeah. So this ain't. So this not no. Like I said. So really, man, there wasn't no upset. There wasn't no fluke. Just the better team won that night. So that's what I got on it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm looking at these stats. Like, I don't even know how he's won. If we just gonna be honest about it, like I thought North Forney kind of dominated the stats. If you look at it, if not dominated, they had 120 yards more. I guess Rockwall, they did have the first down, so I guess they were holding the ball. They don't have a time possession on these stats, dude. I would like to know that.
Yeah, I don't think they had that.
I would like to know that.
First half, he was scoring so fast. They was scoring like 2 minutes.
And they gave the ball up 2 times. Maybe that's how North Forney came back. Because I didn't watch this game till I watched a little bit of the second quarter, and then I caught the end of the fourth in the overtime. And I haven't went back and watched it again yet. So, but just look at it. This is all offense. Like it's the crazy. Whole game. Look at this, man. They're like a damn
video game.
Yeah. How you got 2 guys. One guy ran for 275, the other ran for 123. You got one guy run for 147. Another guy, the quarterback throw for 288 or 266. It's crazy, dog.
Legend Bay had he accounted 432 yards.
Yeah. That's
Bro, they made the Dallas Cowboys look like the 85 Bears on defense compared to what they did. That's ridiculous.
well, the Cowboy defense definitely came out of that district. Ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, but I had to ask you, Pastor. I mean, this is one of your teams. It's really all our team. You know, 'cause we all rock with Shavers. Shout out to Matt Step. I lost another bet to him about Rockwall Heath. I definitely didn't see this coming. So, you know, I'm just gonna be feeding Step all summer, I guess. So, but
Yeah,
what you think, man?
man, that was a tough one. But you got to commend North Point for the way they fought back. Because I wasn't looking at the beginning of the game because I was like, oh man, it's a blowout. And all of a sudden I started seeing the score get closer and closer. I said, let me you know, I got my 3 phones out there at the game while I'm out there in Texas Homeland watching CU. But this was a game that none of us, I gotta say, that I did not see coming. I just didn't. And I know Coach Staples and the offense wasn't the issue. Because like I said, Legend Bay and Coach Hitch, what he's doing, and how Legend is, you know, he was great last year, but he's really elevated his game, all about game from last year. So defensively, I know Coach Staples gonna get them right, so I'm not worried there. And I see my man Coach Todd is in the chat. I got to address this right quick for him. Keith and Roy City play similar styles. Now, it is difficult once you win an emotional game the way Heath won in overtime to come back and you getting ready for another game the next week with Roy City. Watch for the upset. Then Coach Todd, we'll come talk. I'm telling you, they played a similar style of ball. They play similar style, so watch it. So
yeah, they all come from that same little tree, ain't it?
Yes, sir. That's gonna be the hiccup game for Heath. Yeah, I know Coach Todd in there and he talking about all they ain't up and coming. Everybody, Coach Todd, you hadn't always arrived. Did you have to up and come? Did you have to come? You came from somewhere. Come on, Coach. Don't do nothing like that. Just cause y'all got 2 months of bye week. Y'all the only team that got 8 weeks of bye before y'all get to the playoffs. But I love you, Coach Todd. But Coach Shapers gonna have them right. Coach Shapers gonna have them right. So they're gonna all be there. And Roy City is going to upset Rockwall Heath next week. Well, this coming week, mark it. Rip it.
Yeah, I mean, Mo, we got to give them credit. They lost it overtime, so it ain't like they just went out there and pooped their pants. They lost it overtime. They got down big. What was it? How much was that deficit? Y'all remember?
21.
Mm-hmm.
They fought back for 21, and you know, they deserve credit for that. They just didn't finish it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't cover the wheel route. Bo Teaser, what you think, man?
They didn't cover the wheel route.
Boy, look, I love this district. But hey, to North Pointing's credit, they lost by 1 point. So, you know, nothing to fall off the cliff about. I don't know where this defensive effort came from. It's like that was shocking. And that ain't gonna work in the playoffs long term because you lose those type of games in the playoffs as well. Man. I ain't gonna lie, that was the shocker of the night. But now that I look at this district, nothing shocks me anymore. I can't even say I'm shocked by anything anymore. Hell, Roy City can come up and go on a 4-game winning streak and it wouldn't shock me. Hell, I don't know, man. I'm lost. That one lost me. I was looking at the plays and the wheel route and all that good stuff. It was a fun game. But this district, like to Swaggy's point, Longview might be out of this thing in a couple of weeks. And this like, and look, and this was to my point from the show on Wednesday. I was saying, man, the DFW does not feel the same this year. I know we got South Lake, you know, beating breaks off of everybody on that side, but really everything else, bro, is up in the air. Everything. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna name no names because I ain't trying to get put on the t-shirt. But
You ain't lying. I gotta be careful now, man. You gotta be careful. But you know everybody for the hell. Say something.
Damn, boy. Damn, coach. He paid it for that.
That was you gotta get you one of them shirts, B Rise. Nobody
Yeah, I
else
want
can
one
do
now.
no, for real.
Tailgates,
For
you
real.
definitely gotta see you one of those. No doubt about it. You need one of those.
Absolutely. I love it.
That was dope though, man. That's Coach Petty right there.
Oh.
That might be the best. That might be the best we'll see. It gotta be in 4 years.
Hey, we got to rank the best petty on the show because you know our boy Jesse Wyatt probably gonna take the other 4 slots. But yeah.
It's crazy, Pat. The crazy thing about that, Pat. The crazy thing about it, Pat. Come next year, Pat Bow and Coach, I'm gonna be talking the same shit again. Oh well, it is what it is.
Hey, stand on it.
It is what it is.
Stand on it.
Do it in your shirt too.
Yeah, do it in your shirt.
What that shirt?
As a matter of fact, any playoff game we go to with North Carolina involved, you got to wear that shirt too.
I got to. Yeah, you already know we're gonna see on the playoffs.
That's gonna be the talk of the game.
Yeah. Hey man, I do want before we get out of here. I gotta talk about. Well, they fight like a mug, Detroit and Kansas City. Golly.
Oh man, I turn that back on.
And it's the end of the game. Game over with.
Game over with. Look.
I'm sure I'm gonna rewind the tape.
He nailed the ball.
Hey, they beat up the police. The police over there looking crazy. I guess. I don't know if he's a police or I don't know. He got a jacket on, but hey, Noble, I want you to tell me, man. Oak Cliff Super Bowl is going down.
Woo!
We gonna see. Kimball, they just won. They first state championship Friday or Thursday, whatever they played Lincoln. They just won. They won the first state championship. The way they celebrated and danced, and somebody need to put Bam on the shirt the way he danced after winning, after beating Lincoln. Now, if you dance like that after beating Lincoln, dog, I wonder how you go dance if you beat Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can say this. They have a little slot receiver over there, Javon. Kid is awesome. He's all of 5'7", but he's fast. He's electric. He was the kid that caught the pass against the team from Pine Bluff to win the game. So Carter has to have him on the scouting report. I mean, I'm talking about a big star by his name, man. Because if he gets loose, the Red Storm, that was the man from John Tyler. That's what he called him. I ain't never called him the Red Storm. Right. But Carter, I think Carter win this game. It's not going to be a blowout, but I will say 28-20.
Okay. What you got? I'm gonna let you get yours, Swag. We already know what you got, how big you got it, but what you think about it, Botis?
Man, but J-Mac, boy, I'm mad at myself, bro. I had so much video from that game that I should have sent for the show tonight. One of them was Bam in the pregame. I don't know what the pregame speech he was doing, but man,
right?
Huh?
You gonna play it Wednesday though, right?
I'll play it Wednesday. But
okay.
Yeah, I thought he was about to have an aneurysm up there on the stand. I'm like, Lord. Yeah, and look, coach was he was really intense about this game for some reason or whatever. So I don't know. It couldn't have came from the show. I don't think we provided bulletin board material, but he was very intense.
We all picked Kimball. That's what I didn't understand.
Yeah, I was confused too, but I talked to him in the pregame, and he was just very intense for some reason about something. But yeah, that game in the first half against Lincoln, boy, I think Lincoln was up 7-3 or whatever, and I was just like, "What the hell am I watching?" But it turned into a game in the second half because I don't know what was going on in the first half. With that being said, then I went to watch Carter and Roosevelt, and poor Roosevelt, Lord have mercy. But I swear they varsity had 25 players on the varsity team. I've never seen that. That was ridiculous. That was tough. And so I saw Carter do that. So I had to form a later opinion about what this Carter Kimball thing gonna be. And man, I'm gonna save it for Wednesday. But God, dog, I don't know.
Dallas
I don't know.
They picked. They was picking Lincoln 52-30. Well,
yeah, because he kept saying something about 40. Okay, that's what it is. Cause he kept saying like Lincoln ain't beating us by no 40 or over 40 or something. He kept saying that. So
that's crazy.
Okay.
And I think Marion Grimes picked Lincoln too. So
yeah, he pulled up the Kimball campus talking about the upset. Because y'all know Coach Ben will be watching these podcasts, man. You can't and everybody, because Lincoln was undefeated. And Dub, I said I'm part of the F troop, but I picked them Sunday night. Y'all picked Kimball to win it Wednesday night. But yeah, that was more than news. I got it's a writer, the Riddler. I can't stand him anyway. He's too busy trying to get in some mess. Like he want to be more Povich to Jerry Springer over there. But yeah, I told you, Grimy, you can't do that, man. You can't pull up on somebody's campus talking about they gonna lose. Don't do that, man. Not with Coach Ben.
Yeah, Grimes being a little messy that day, boy. And I was on the sideline with Grimes that night. But some of the stuff I can't even say. But I can't say. We've talked some behind the scenes stuff, boy, that was just like shocking. I'm like, wow. So yeah, Grimes be having all the info, boy. I tell you, that's my dog though. Grimes.
Both seasons, he grimy. That's why he be having Coach Todd on there, man. They two peas in the same pot. I'm still gonna be on you, Coach Todd. I'll see you tomorrow night, Coach Todd.
Man, talk that talk.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay, how you see it? How you see the game, B-Rise? Before we get Swagger I would get Swagger the music because I know he got to preach.
Yeah, my original, originally I was leaning towards Kimball, to win this game. But I guess as the last couple of weeks, I'm leaning more towards Carter to win this game, Jay. I think I think them early non-district games that they lost actually gonna help them in district. So yeah, man, I think Carter's gonna pull it out.
Okay. We'll see. We ain't gonna get too much bulletin board material stuff. We're gonna let Swagger do all that. They're gonna have Swagger on the shirt. If they beat Carter. Go ahead, Swag. You got the floor is yours, brother.
First of all, man, it's our homecoming day.
Oh.
That's tough.
It ain't just the Super Bowl, it's our homecoming. I'm gonna tell you like this. Y'all petty.
Well, that's all right, some wrestling music right there.
That's Swaggy. Come on.
But nah, man, these Carter kids want this game bad. They want this game bad. They know what it means. It ain't just about the championship or the Super Bowl. It's not about the trophy. It's about one simple thing. You win this game, you have a chance to advance the second round of playoffs. Because that's a good chance you may get Aubrey or Paris in the first round that you can beat. You lose this game, pick your poison. Panther Creek, Salina, or Lake Dallas. That's what it all comes down to. This is about playoff seeding. But for our kids, we've said it since spring. We are going to beat the hell out of Kimball on October 18th. We said it, we own it, we mean it. We're going to beat the hell out of Kimball on October 18th.
Coming straight from that man right there.
I'll say it again. We're going to beat the hell out of Kimball October 18th. They'll be lucky if they get 14 points. It's that simple.
Hey, I got some. I gotta throw something out there, man. When I was coaching over there, you know, they used to have the Saints, like the Saints symbol as a thing. Well, I don't know if everybody knows, but Carter dude made y'all new logo. Me, I made y'all logo, and y'all gonna lose.
And y'all gonna lose.
I made the logo over 12 years ago. Matter of fact, 14 years ago. You guys gonna lose.
I said it.
Bam gonna have something to say. Snoop
And I
gonna have
love you,
something
Bam.
to say.
I love Bam like my brother, man. But he a Kimber dude, and I'm a Carter dude, man.
Oh well, you know this week ain't no friends. Everybody,
Ain't no friends.
yeah,
No, it ain't.
it's definitely hate week. So I will sit back and enjoy the hate. You know, I ride with Carter. But,
Oh yeah, for sure. This is not an OTC media week. This ain't none of that. This is straight cowboy business. When I walk out that tunnel Saturday, I walk out that tunnel in all red with my boys, and it is no media Saturday for me. It's all Carter business. We got one goal. We gonna beat their ass. It's that simple.
and I remember
got one goal.
I pulled that interview because Bam said that Carter would never beat them again after last
year. He did say that. And I got one goal. I need this game back at Sprague. I was at Sprague the other night. I like Sprague. We gotta get it back at Sprague.
Yeah, because Sprague got a new video board and everything now. So,
bro, I was literally gonna say that they got a new video board. So what are we talking about? Let's bring it back home.
Speaking of video board, let me say this: Duncanville, y'all got to do better.
Boy, their video board was garbage.
Man, y'all,
the sound was trash.
The Coach Samples Field. You tell me Coach Samples Field ain't got the best of the best?
The PA system, terrible.
Nope. PA system trash. The lines for the concession stand trash. They on the visitor side, they had one window open and they got 4 or 5 windows over there. Like come on, dog. Y'all gotta do better.
Whoever sang the national anthem, don't let them do it no more.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh man.
Yeah, there was a lot of problematic things over there for a big game. A lot of problematic things.
Sound like they need the North Crowley money.
Facts.
Oh my God. But at least y'all didn't have none of that.
No, we didn't hear that. Even though the ladies at the front were acting like the police, so they were strong arm and everything.
Yeah, they top flight security don't play no games at Duncanville.
No game. Hey, go here. Can't go there. You can only stand on this sideline. You can't stand on this side. God, no.
Hey man, they need order, man. Decency and order, God dog. They say we're gonna keep you alive.
They got
this thing on 3 different platforms. Why the hell they gotta go out there and do all that?
They follow you around too.
Oh yeah, they treat you like 40 did us, but probably without the same kind of courtesy.
Nah, I take that back though. They might be bad, but I really don't care right now. That little short dude at Kincaid, he worse.
Bro, you ain't lying. That bruh. I ain't gonna even, bro. I did my Super Bowl there last year. That dude damn near ruined it single handedly, and I ain't even playing.
That dude's a certified asshole.
Nah, for
I
real.
hope you hear me. I'll tell him to his face 30.
Bring me a picture of him. We're gonna put him on. We're gonna put him.
I got you. I'm gonna get a meta picture of his ass and give it to you.
Nah, for real, bro.
I'm gonna get him the thieves.
There you go. Hey man, this been fun, man. I gotta get my butt up in the morning. But hey, we didn't get a chance to hit all the games, but I think we hit the ones that probably matter the most. Timberview did lose.
Before you go, hold on, J-Man. You got the biggest game in Tacoma/DFW. You have Walnut Grove versus We See You. That's right.
What that game at?
No, I didn't say that. I said we covered the biggest games last weekend. Right. Yeah, this coming up weekend, that's definitely way bigger. That's probably the biggest game.
Okay, B Rise and J Mac. Are we riding together to that? What's up? We gonna meet and ride together in one car?
We might have to try. Cause that shit is prosper, ain't it?
I want to go.
Yes, sir. That's children. Yeah, that's prosper.
I want to go for real.
Hey, I'll ride with somebody as long as I ain't driving. I'll ride. I got gas money or wings, whatever way you want.
He right. We got gas money. You gonna drive?
No, he got the wing. I'll drive. He got some wings.
We'll park your house, man. Yeah, I want to go to that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to go.
Okay. Add some liquor, J-Man, to it too. I mean, add some liquor to it too, bro.
Yeah, cause we probably ain't gonna get no media pass if we sit in the stands anyway.
That's funny, but that's true.
Yeah, I want to go to that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to go to Duncanville and Lancaster too, but I'd rather go to that with y'all because I want to see that. I want to see Cam Newton.
That game gonna be a bloody mess.
Yes.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be. You ain't gonna want to interview nobody after that.
Y'all come on down. I know it's impossible, but I may have a little surprise for you. I may even be like Finish the Cat. See, I'm telling my age now. So you talking about, my grandmother said you're long in the tooth. I'm long in the tooth now. Y'all know about Finish the Cat and his magic bag of tricks. So when y'all come, let me know how many coming. I may have some prizes for y'all. You never know.
What time they 7:30 or 7?
They do 7:30, right?
7:30. Yes, sir.
They do 7:30. So we got a shot.
I'm leaving work at 3:00.
Yeah, let's make it happen, B-Ryan. We gotta make it happen.
All right, bet.
Okay. So
we also appreciate the gas card you providing.
I got some friends in high places and low places. I'm able to be able to swing some sideline passes. You never know. Y'all might have to be on the other team side though, since we're playing at Prosper. But I'll make some phone calls. I'll let y'all know.
Okay. I love to go. I just don't want to drive. So if anybody willing to drive, I got you. Let's go.
I'm down.
Oh, that's a surprise. Your boy Diggle Smack is coming to the game. He's gonna be in the booth.
Oh yeah, well
we got to roll.
Yeah, we 7:30. We definitely keep
and Marky Market, the Funky Bunch gonna be there. I don't know what Solomon gonna be.
Is this Thursday or Friday?
That's Friday.
Damn it! I forgot. I'm gonna be in LA. As a matter of fact, J Mac, you gonna have to do the show that next week because I won't be here for about a week.
Okay, well, I'm glad. Give me the heads up. I can do it.
Yeah, well, I got this Wednesday. But the Wednesday after I won't be in town.
Okay.
He's like, I can't come to their house. Let's call it Cam Newton name. My bad. I want to see DeAndre then. That's better.
That's how you do it. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. And my man White Lightning is back.
I can't wait.
We gonna see JoJo dancer though. I gotta see my man JoJo though.
Oh, JoJo, White Lightning. I want to see all of them. Hell, I ain't seen the quarterback in person yet. So we definitely need to make that happen. Man,
let's go. Y'all definitely gonna see my man Master Ace. And I gotta say this. I know we gotta go. I know we gotta go, J Man. But I'm gonna say this: the reason why Swag and Sway y'all won by 30 is because the best basketball player is on the football field. Watch my man Miles, number 6, our third receiver. So when you see him again, y'all play again in the tournament. y'all gonna see the difference. But you got your best players out there still on the gridiron right now. So it's gonna be a different story on that court. So I'll let y'all know that. But yeah,
and we got some in basketball. Yeah, they got a squad.
Oh yeah.
Y'all come on. I'm gonna keep y'all out. Like I said, it's visiting side. We got to I'll get a spot to make sure y'all get some nice grub and everything. Yeah. So, but yeah, come on.
We also got to think about it, B-Rod. We got something to talk about. Halloween, we ain't going to North Florida because that might be that's also Louisville at Dengar. So,
dang,
that might be for district.
The Lou gonna take it, baby. Watch the Lou. That what I'm doing. That L is not for loser. That's for the Lou, baby. I already picked them to win district. They gonna take it home.
No,
I'm sorry, Mr. Cobb. Sorry, Cobb and Guy, but the Lou gonna take it.
What's say?
Hey, J-Mac.
That's real district championship right there.
Man, we're not that far from Proctor right now, are we?
We probably not for where we at. Definitely gonna take tollway.
Yeah, get that toll. Get there early, man, because it's gonna be standing room only. Telling you.
But I do want to see Children's Health Stadium though, because I have never seen it, but I heard it's gorgeous, and I do want to see it.
It's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Well, all right. Hey, Coach Noble, appreciate you, homie, coming through in the clutch.
Oh yeah. Anytime,
Passer,
man.
always on snub duty.
You know it. Hey, that's why I need to get. That's why I need to get Coach Gates to give me the snub shirt. Yeah.
Hey, I got it working. I found somebody. I got something special for my guy. We might have to just do a Sunday night shirt special. You know what I'm saying? Just the FT, the snub crew. We here. You know what I'm saying? B-Rod, give us your last part of words.
You know what, man? It was Jay. Give me some music, Jay. Give me a little something, Jay.
You need a little music. You need upbeat or is this you? I got you. There you go.
Give me something slow. I'm gonna say this. I was wrong about Lake Ridge, but you know what though? But like I always say, I'm right now. I'm wrong. And the point I was making, we lost in football, but the point I was making was our overall program as a whole is better. So eventually, we're gonna close that gap in football. That's all I'm saying. You know, we getting there. So like, we get there for sure.
I'm with you.
That's all I got, fellas.
I'm with you. Swag. Appreciate you, homie.
My boy, Swag.
Always.
And let's talk about that for real that Friday. We got to get that together. I want to do that. I'm with you.
I just want to say this.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, wait. I want to say this real quick. This has been a terrible weekend in sports for me. Besides Carter winning, Oklahoma got drugged. Florida State got beat. The 49ers not only just lost today, but we lost our top player for the season. Man, you just can't make this up, man.
Yeah, that's tough, man. So I will say we keep y'all in our prayers, but you know, anybody tripping them teams worship the devil anyway.
But shout out to Rico Dowdle. He did exactly what he said he gonna do.
Yeah, he did. I wish you could have paid him. And we still can't stop a nosebleed. But anyway, it is what it is. I knew that before the season, so I ain't even mad. Appreciate it, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, real quick before you get off. Wait, no, man, you already off. I'm gonna ask y'all, what y'all think about James Franklin getting fired?
A game from he was a game from the Natty last year, and he go 0-3 in Big Ten. I don't think it was worth it.
Yeah, it was gonna happen regardless.
Yeah,
it was championship for us. But hey, give me $50 million. You can fire me too.
Yeah. Hey, and you know them had to pay Jimbo by 76.
Yeah. You think he cried one time?
See, he spent that money right now still.
Shit. 50 million. People talking about he going to another job. He ain't gonna get all that 50. He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't never James for the
He ain't going nowhere.
He walk around like this all day.
All day. He's living it up. Anyway, we out for real this time. We out.
Shout out to the Dub. Hey,
Watch this.
Hey, number one Dub.
Football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go Hoods. Put it in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, go good. Coach trying to stand on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. James Mack, he be on the scene, rocking the gear, it's so clean.
We rise and go easy, after easy, push easy. We messed up with our special gifts, making places so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All my fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about that club. We do it for the dub.
We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That GF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That GF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, number one high school podcast starring Pat O'Teasy, Jeremy McInnes, Coach Carr, and Brian Reiser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the number one talk show. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out.
On to the next round. Get ready.
The salute. Hey.